Hello, folks. This is Ben Gessel. How's it going? Uh, so I'm going to make hopefully a few more videos tonight, but these are probably a little shorter ones. Well, we'll see. Uh, I thought I would probably mention a few things about uh, just some maybe hopefully some updated things about grocery stores as of late. Uh, some personal favorites, I think. And just other things I noticed here and there that are kind of interesting. Uh, but just off the bat, I'll start off by saying, there's a local market here in the North Sound. Well, North Sound, uh, it's the around North Seattle to Everett, and the East Side. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy. It's called PCC Natural Markets, and uh, anyway, I'd been there once before, quite a while back, and it was a little pricey, I thought. Uh, and I just felt like it was a little bit maybe snooty, arrogant type of thing. So I went to a local store in Bothell, and here, and was actually quite a bit more impressed with the store. I was curious about it, before going in, and yeah, I mean, they've they're doing I think a little bit better, in my opinion. So I'm sorry, my nose is. uh, yeah, they're doing a little better in certain respects, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, uh, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about here, and I know this isn't one of those stores that you can find across the country. It's a local place, but uh, I mean, they had they 90% of their food was organic across the board, and the produce was outstanding, outstanding, and the meat was pretty respectful as well. I thought Whole Foods probably, in retrospect, had a little bit of an edge over PCC overall, but not by a whole heck of a lot. Meat and seafood, but pretty comparable. But yeah, I think PCC has the edge with produce for sure over, say, Whole Foods. And so many other things about the store that are really, really great. I think that they are a very ethical store, among the best that way. But with prices and things, I think because they get really great deals from farmers and things. Uh, it's probably they're able to kind of make their prices a bit more competitive, I think, than Whole Foods for a similar quality of produce. But the vegetables are amazing. So I recommend them if you're in the area. Now, Whole Foods is still up there for me, but increasingly I might just go there just for the things that can't get anywhere else. And I might try, again, if I can't find certain Indian spices at Whole Foods for some reason, maybe I'll try going to an Indian store or something like that. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been to an Asian store, Indian store, anything like that, so maybe I should go back there again. Go to those places, French 99, that sort of thing. So, and Pacific Coast, I think. So, so PCC is still it's actually my number one store now. But I don't know how often I'll go. We'll see. Whole Foods has got some competition basically now, my opinion. Trader Joe's is still up there for snacky stuff, I think. They'll get it. Everything else is kind of And Central Market is something I'll go to Central Market periodically still. They have some good things there too. QFC, Safeway, and Albertsons round out a lot of other ones here, and I'll still go to for things I can't get at the other places that I still like to get a little bit of. So, anything else here to mention? I don't like Trader Joe's customer service. I don't talk about customer service very much at all, but I mean they really are pretty good, pretty darn good. Uh, Whole Foods, yeah, they're fine, but I think it's I don't know. I mean, it's kind of it all depends on what you get, but you can then easily end up spending a bit more on Whole Foods depending on what you get. Uh, but if you know what stuff is, the cheapest stuff, and all, there's the information's out there. And you could probably some folks could do a better job of this than I can, I think, but you really want to look more, I think, at their frozen section. It's good. Also, there's the beans. Some of their bulk is a decent price for what you get, grains and beans, not nuts. And the thing about spices is, yes, the spices are more expensive, but there's some of the spices that you'll have a hard time finding in other places unless you go into a specialty store, like an Indian store or Asian, whatever. So they have, really good deli food, and their meat and fish especially, it's really, really high quality, but it's gonna be expensive. So it's always a question of if it's worth it. But one of my favorite things to get at Whole Foods, by the way, is their animal welfare rating for chuck steaks. They're great. Yeah, I think they're worth it. They're not too expensive. They're like $4 or $5 for a little steak. So I recently got a little bit back into, as far as convenience food, eating chimichangas. That's kind of one of my. I figured it has beans in it, and I like the taste. So I'll go that direction if I'm just too tired to cook anything. And it's important to have, I think, something like that, other than something like that that's a fuel food. If you just are like, between that and maybe hard-boiled eggs, a little bit of canned stuff like the chili. Obviously, chili. I have some of my go-tos still. Anyway, just a little bit of update here for you guys. Leave any thoughts and comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.